Hello, hello, hello. Hello, friends. Hopefully, you are having a fantastic day today, and great to hear from you, a lot of you guys in the last few days. So, I'm trying to reply to as many messages as I can. My name is Radha Khota. I go by RK. I'm a software engineer by profession and I have been investing in the stock market for the last 15 years. Wish you all very happy new year 2021. Wish you all guys invest wisely and build wealth in 2021 onward. So I do believe in building wealth rather than short term trading. So if you look at my channel and videos, that is where I focus on. It's called 10x investing. So some people think, is it even possible? So I can show you a lot of stocks within last 3 months. How many went up of mine went up by 300 to 500%. So you just have to pick a right sector and right ETFs and stocks in those sectors for hyper growth performance. At the same time, you have to cover with options and protect leverage with options. If they go down by 20-30%, you still have protection. So I always keep my stocks when I grow like 100 to 1000 2000 stocks. I make sure that my average price is around 50 or 60% less than the current price. I have shown you in a lot of videos in my how to do that. If you do not know, please look at some of those videos. Okay, so for 2021, I will give you overview of what sectors I do believe in. They are going to grow. For 2020, the same sectors I thought that they will grow have grown up massively, and then I have grown my portfolio massively as well. So some of these sectors I can't cover every sector in one short video. What I'm going to do is a few videos I'm going to cover them, and in each sector I'm going to say this is the ETF. If you're not comfortable in those hyper growth stocks, I would say start with a small ETF and understand more about the sector, and then pick the couple of stocks in the sector that I mentioned, and then start go from there. Okay, so I do not believe in very short term trading and making money for 20-30%, but rather I would buy 100, 200, 300, 1000, 2000 stocks and invest wealth, and at the same time do covered calls and options and leverage, so that if the stock goes by 20-30%, still my covered calls are covering. So that is where I am focused on. Let's get into 2021, the sectors I'm been investing, and I'll be investing more into 2021. This video I will focus into commodities. So I have been investing into these commodities for the whole year, but there is a lot of momentum around these commodities this year, this last 3 months. So I want to highlight, I'm not investing my new money into gold at all. So my investment in portfolio in gold has been going down, and that is not where people's millennials and government money is going into. So this is what federal government money is going into this mining place. So the reason why I'm telling is, so Senate and House passed a national US defense bill that Trump vetoed recently, but there is high chance Biden will take care of that. So here is what the summary of national US defense bill. It bets on mining, climate, while ditching energy fights. So the bill, also known as NDAA, would direct the US Defense Department to begin studying the viability of mining critical minerals at sea if enacted. The Pentagon would be required to submit a report on study to Congress within 1 year, effectively providing for the military to continue a policy under President-elect Biden that classifies the domestic supplies of certain minerals such as uranium, graphite, lithium as a vital to national security. So if you look into uranium mining companies, they are in a lot of losses. So the stocks did not do good, but the uranium price has been going up, expecting that a lot of federal government money will get in there. So if you look into last 3 months, there are a lot of inflow of this money into uranium stocks, and uranium ETFs have been going up. So for uranium, this is my most best recommendation. URA Global X Uranium ETF. 3 month return is 38%, and this is where I am invested right now, is LEA symbol, Centrus Energy. This is not even a miner, this is actually an uranium enrichment company. So this has been going up crazy and this is already profitable, and the 3-month return on this one is 175%. So since you saw this, please just don't go buy these stocks at these prices. They have been going up crazy for last couple of weeks and months, and there might be correction in these things either because of secondary market, secondary offering, or because of Bitcoin prices falling, whatever reasons. So keep an eye, and you can start with ETFs first, see if you're comfortable, then go into individual stocks. The reason why I'm selling is for 2021, these ETFs, these sectors, if this bill passed and then EVs still continue momentum, this will have a lot of momentum. Okay, so next coming is lithium. As you guys know, lithium has been critical for EV, whether it is a solid state or lithium ion batteries, we still need lithium. So the best ETF that I have been investing more than a year is LIT, known as Global X Lithium ETF. The 3-month return on this one is 55%, but overall 1-year return has been like 120%. And this is one of my most favorite ETFs. You can buy stocks, you can buy options, you still make money. So in this thing, my favorite stock is LTHM, Livent. So this 3-month return on this one is 55%. This is the same thing. This has been growing. I have been doing options, buying stocks, doing covered calls, everything. Okay. Next coming copper. So copper prices have been very generally volatile and they have been picking up. So the 3-month return on global X copper miners is 46%, and FCX is my favorite stock in this sector, and 3-month return for this stock has been 65%. Okay. Coming to last but not least, I considered Bitcoin also as a commodity because it needs to be mined and there is supply and demand. Okay, so Bitcoin has been growing from like 15,000 to 29,000 for last 3 months, and then I have invested in several thousand stocks of these, and also invested heavily into GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin. If you look at the news, last week itself, Grayscale saw $3 billion inflows. And it's not just me and you buying Bitcoins, it's about institutional companies buying billions of dollars of Bitcoins, and there is no supply to satisfy the demand. So if you look at it, I invest mostly in stocks of Bitcoin mining, RIOT, MARA, BTBT. The 3 months returns, as you can see here, like close to 400 to 500%. I made a ton of money in these ones. I do stocks, I do covered calls to protect, again I do options, everything. So recently the mining machines are sold by mining companies, so Canon and EBON. So I have been buying stocks into this also. So if take a look at it, and these are some of the things that really did well for me for last 3 months, 6 months, and I continue keeping an eye investing into these for coming 2021. And because of these reasons, that is why I strongly believe there's going to be a lot of money flowing into these sectors and commodities, and they'll keep growing. So one thing I'll tell you is, again, if you're not comfortable, start with an ETF. So BLOK has been going up recently, GBTC has been going up recently, and if you are very high risk, high reward winner investor, then look into these trading at the peak prices. There is high chances. So the best time to buy these are when Bitcoin falls like a couple of $1,000 and these guys fall by 30%. Or a lot of these companies and invested millions of dollars buying into new mining machines, so they need to do secondary offerings. So expect for the secondary offering some of these companies. Okay, so the way I invest, I'll show you in a minute. You don't have to, for example, you want to get into RIOT, you don't have to buy RIOT at the current prices. So if you look at RIOT, so the current price of it is $16.84, and I have been buying this since $3 and $4. So if you're not comfortable buying this stock, you can always sell puts. What you need to do is pick the max expiry date. The reason why you don't have to really wait for this 2023 to happen. So what happens is, and let us say, as you can see here, I did so many contracts in 9 contracts here, 2 contracts here, and 1 contract here. So I did this, and already, even though 2023, it's already like 50% profitable. The reason is I did these contracts when stock was like $8 and $10. Now stock doubled almost. Now I already had like 60% gains in these options. So what you need to do is, if you're not comfortable in buying RIOT at $17, you can sell $10 or even $5 puts. If you look at $5 puts, you can almost get on $5, $3 premium. On a $10 put, you can sell, then you can get almost $6.50 premium. So which means by any chance RIOT stock falls, you until falls to $6 and until falls to like $10, you don't make any loss, and you got a premium already of 35%. So you until $7 below, until it falls below $7, you're not making any loss. So that is the protection, and this is how if I'm buying it in new hyper growth stock, I start selling options, I start selling puts. So at like 50% below the price at $8 or $5, and make sure I'm in the right direction and right time. So if stock falls by 20-30%, then I start buying stock and then do covered calls. So sometimes you have to buy stock and do covered calls, sometimes you have to sell puts, sometimes you have to buy options. It all depends on the stock and how, because if you are buying options, you have to pay the premium first, and if it doesn't reach, premium will be wasted. Whereas you sell options, in this case $5 puts, right, you are getting like $2.90 premium. So then stock falls to $5, you still have 30% margin on that. So if you want to do covered calls, that's where, so you can buy $100 stock of RIOT blockchain at $16.84, and you can pick the same date, and then you can do covered calls. You can covered calls, let's say you do covered calls at $30, right? So you can get $10 premium already. So your cost of RIOT immediately becomes from $16 to $6 immediately, right? So your cost is not $16 because you already got premium of $10. So then your cost of RIOT is $6, and then on $6, and that is how you can do first one cover, buy 100 stocks, sell one covered call, and do one put, next one put at $5. So the average price of this will become $10. If you sell $5 put, the average price becomes $2.50. So $200 stock, your average is $5-6. That is how you can keep reducing the average price of the stock to 40-50% below the current price of the stock, so that any direction stock goes, you are still making money. For example, you bought at $16. If the stock goes to $30, you are still gaining $16 to $14 gain on the stock plus $10 premium. So if stock goes to $10, you still got already $10. So you're still not making loss. So that is how you leverage options to cover some of the risk in these high growth stocks. So that way, even if Bitcoin falls to like 15K, 20K, these guys are still making money, and this guy's stock might fall 30%, but you are in the game of Bitcoin investing. So this is how I invest into this high growth, high flying stocks, and my average has been like always 40 or 50% below actually the current market price. Hopefully you like the commodity plays for 2021. You hopefully like the Bitcoin, and take a look at it, research yourself, and see what you think. And please leave a comment if you have any questions on any of this. Thank you. Have a great new year and a great day.